if you want to be rich, where can your money make more profit? Where you are in UK, USA, where the system is already saturated, is already constipated, you can call it constipated, with development, or where there are still a lot of gaps that need to be covered. That's my next question. So if you answer those two, then we can talk about other things. Because really this is the issue. Number one, do you want to be prosperous?
Yes.
Do you want to be rich?
Yes. Yes.
And if you want to be rich, where can you be more easily rich? In your Uganda, or where you are? Now, the campaigning, the what, which you are talking about, will affect your masters, the ones who control you there, the whites who are where you are now. But other people are coming. Chinese don't listen to those fellows of yours. Chinese are flocking in. Indians are flocking in. Arabs, these Dubai, the UAE, they don't listen to those fellows of yours, because for them, they know money. They know money. Those Europeans are spoiled. They are constipated with money. So they no longer, and they are also decadent. They are going down. They are going down with homosexuals, what have you. That's how civilizations come. They go up and collapse, like the Roman Empire. Decadence, we call it decadence in another word. So there are new forces in the world which will come, whether those where you are come or not. So therefore, this is really our starting point. When you are explaining to your people there, mubategeze nti mwefiriza mweka, you are just losing. You are the ones losing out, because Uganda will continue progressing. So that should be the approach really. But of course, it's a missed opportunity, because it is true that it's a bit easier to raise capital where you are than here. Although even here, the government is looking for the money in the banks may be expensive, but there are government money which we give through UDB, through the PDM, the village circles, which is much cheaper. But if you came in, if you are able to neutralize those liars who are diverting you, then the work would be much easier. So really, your role would be to make the work much easier, but also for your own benefit.
Tuyina ebintu bingi byetwagala okukola okulaba nti twongera ettaffaali ku ggwanga lyaffe. Kaakati naawe twagala otubuulire engeri gy'oyagala tukikole, kubanga naffe engeri tukuŋŋaanyizza ebirowoozo eby'enjawulo okuva mu bantu ab'enjawulo bano b'olaba, abaami n'abakyala, ne tubiteeka wamu nga bwe twali tutandiseeko DC. So we want to find a meeting point where we can add value to Uganda. Ekirowoozo ekisookera ddala kyakulaba nga tugenda ku mpagi yo gy'oliko eya social economic transformation. Eyokubiri, to take advantage of the Pan-Africanism gy'olwanira and regional integration n'ebirungi ebigirimu. Ensonga ey'okuna ya kupacifyinga diaspora, okulaba nti ebirungi ebiri mu diaspora tubireeteeka, mwe muli remittances, mwe muli okwogera value ku agriculture, mwe muli okwogera value mu mining and other resources. Tukoze document ez'enjawulo eziri detailed mu areas ezo nga tulina ba experts ku team abasobola okusindika ensonga ezo. Ebbanga lye tumaze wano tusobodde kulambula ebitundu ebyenjawulo n'abantu abali mu sectors z'enjawulo ne batubuulira ebintu bye bakola era ebimu tubyagadde wadde naffe tulaba tulina ebintu bingi nnyo bye tusobola okugattako bwe tuba tukwataganye ne tutegeera obwetaavu bwabwe naffe we tulabye wetaaga obwetaavu ddala mu policy ne systems.
We are the ambassadors out there. We are the face of the government, and therefore we have to be the ones that lift our flags high in terms of looking for investors, in terms of selling our country, in terms of tourism. That we do have investors with us who are 100% willing to invest in healthcare, worth £500 million to £1 billion, in tourism, £8.5 million, agribusiness and value addition, packaging and food security at a tune of 25 million, and education and health on top is 10 million. We have these people, and if we need them, we can just call them and they'll be here. Your Excellency, we subscribe to NRM. We believe in the ideology of NRM, so we are doing mobilization. As we are doing our mobilization, we are mobilizing not only NRM, we are not only preaching to the converted, but we are preaching to Ugandans. How are we doing this? We are selling the idea of Uganda. What Uganda do you want in the next 20, 30, or 40 years? We want a Uganda where we can all sit and be comfortable. In that we have developed, we have a strategy of cells. We have gone back to the grassroots. We're using cells. We have so far visited Bristol, which is a stronghold for NUP. Your Excellency, the community is green about the government programs. And therefore, we as the NRM cadres, we are trying to preach the Vision 2040 program to the community. But we cannot do this alone. We need to do this with your help and the help of your office.
At the moment, we are planning East African Business Summit in July. And on the back of that, we want to launch what we call the Diaspora Circle. That would enable every single Ugandan to participate. At the moment, we have over 300,000 Ugandans in the UK, half of whom are active within communities. So just to put it into perspective, if we mobilize up to 5,000 participants, we will raise £50 a month. Within 5 years, we will raise £15 million. That would give us the platform to go and engage with any potential investors, because they will see and understand that we mean business. And then from that, we will come back home and focus our investment on agribusiness, manufacturing, and value addition.
Your Excellency, thank you for protecting Uganda, and thank you for loving this country and offering all of your life, dedicating your life, your efforts, your sacrifices, the audacity of courage and purpose towards our country to this moment since your childhood. Thank you for launching and maintaining an anti-tribalism campaign, Mr. President. We appreciate you so much for fighting the tribalism epidemic. Among other epidemics you have fought fiercely and decisively defeated. Epidemics such as HIV, Ebola, and COVID-19. You are Sebarwanyi indeed, Mr. President.